I'm here with Coach Charles Griffin, and he's from Faraday. He works at the Delta Charter School. Is that correct?
Correct.
And he's with his son, Tre Griffin, and he plays for Delta Charter. And they're interviewing with me today. I'm happy to have them. And I'm just going to ask them some questions about COVID-19, how it's affecting their lives, their basketball lives. And I just want to get to know them. So the first question I want to ask you is, how did you feel when schools were shutting down and you couldn't finish the school year? Y'all can answer one at a time if you want to.
Well, we were kind of upset that it shut school down, but we understood that it was a safety precaution, and our safety of the kids above all. At the same time, you're away from friends and connections that you had all year, and it was mostly affect the senior class we had this year. A lot of those, we were close with a lot of those kids, and that made a big difference.
I'm sure it did. How about you, Tre? How did you feel about it?
It was kind of well, somewhat, because I was scheduled to take the ACT, but so now, like, majority of everything I planned, like all my junior days, like everything, like completely just canceled.
You were glad they were canceling school?
Was I glad they were canceling school? No, ma'am. Like, how was it?
Okay.
I don't really see anybody I usually out with, so it's been
social time. So the next question I want to ask you is, how was your reaction to hearing about COVID-19?
Well, I know mine was, I was shocked because, we had first being exposed and discussed, we kind of with the news too, and it wasn't supposed to be nowhere near the pandemic it is now. So it was kind of shocking that it went that far.
Yeah, it was very shocking. I mean, I didn't think it was that serious at first, but how about you, Tre?
Yeah, that was I didn't think that serious either until it started getting closer to us. I'm like, dang. So it's here. Right.
And how has COVID-19 changed your life?
We definitely had to, we train and stuff now, like mainly by ourselves now. Usually we work with our teammates, with the coaches, but now we're just like by ourselves. But yeah, but at least we get to time with our family.
Right, exactly. More family time. That's important. And what have you learned from being in quarantine?
Well, I know one thing we learned for sure. We have to clean the house earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it brings the family closer, because everyone have different agendas, school, work, and different things. But when you're in a quarantine and you're at home all together, you kind of learn a lot of the little things that you probably didn't understand about your siblings as well as the parents.
Right, exactly. You get to learn more about each other.
There you go.
And how have you coped with living in a world where COVID-19 exists?
Definitely got to be more cautious about where you go, like to the different places and stuff, and
different ways you have to train, like with gloves and spray, wiping everything down, and washing hands like more than normal.
Every time you even touch somebody, you gotta go straight to the sink.
The soap industry is making a lot of money.
I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, that is very important. Clean your hands is important, and especially while it's a contact sport, so you got to make sure you're clean.
Oh yeah, and like I said, and one of the things that in your days, those being virtual instead of on there, that was big experience that we were really looking forward to this year. But, you know, COVID has really changed the way colleges are, you know, connecting with us now. And we had junior days lined up pretty much throughout the whole summer, and like everything is video chat.
Yeah, it's a kind of unique experience.
Right. I mean, because then one of the things that we have to do, we have to send all our metrics in now. You know, they want to know height, weight, activities. You know, there or camp. You know, they would put themselves, have us do it, and we have to keep repeating it. That's different.
Right. Yes, that is crazy. And so you said that your training routine has changed. How has
You want to answer that? You want to answer? It's kind of went from being a group thing and you know, it's good when the team is together, you can motivate each other. But during quarantine, you have to be self-motivated to really want to achieve the goals you have set now. You know, where you could have and coaches pushing you, you're pretty much on your own right
now it's more intense because you're by yourself and you got to go extra reps. Because when you get other people, like, you get that break. Now, like, you by yourself, like, it's just straight nonstop intensity.
Well, that's gonna make you better.
Oh yeah, stronger for sure.
Exactly. And Mr. Griffin, how does coaching basketball? What does it mean to you, coaching basketball?
Well, football, and the thing with it, bro, what it does, it really puts a bond on you and all the kids. Like when you was asking earlier about when the schools were closing and the training, it all runs into one because you have a bond with these kids and you want to see everybody do good and you kind of know what everyone needs and what everybody's expectation of you are as a coach, and to be able to help them and to not be there for them. It's a big challenge. It really is. And we try to be as much as we can, which is very seldom, you know, being with these limited people you can actually work around. But that's the biggest difference I think it is with me is when you have these bonds, like I have the kids, I calls a lot about kids letting me know what they're doing and how they're progressing, but it's nothing I can do except, you know, motivate them over the phone until we can come together. So I'm really kind of looking forward to June the 8th. We're supposed to be able to come together a small group, and I think that's going to be very for Louisiana sports altogether.
Exactly, that's the good thing. And what advice would you give to other coaches dealing with COVID-19?
To make sure that you have safety first and the kids best. That'll be the best advice. And to make sure that we're motivating these kids and how we can with what we can. I mean, just because we can't be there don't mean we can't mentally still relate to the kids' phones, video chat, whatever we need, you know, because kids reach out to us as coaches, wanting our appreciation of what they're doing. So my thing will always be to keep them motivated, but keep prompting them.
Exactly, that's all you can do. But I mean, you got to do your best. I mean, and last question for you: what goals do you have for the next season, for the coming season?
For the team,
Either one.
I want to win a championship. That's the ultimate goal for us. That's been the goal for us all 4 years I've been there. Well, actually, way before I got here. Bring something to the school to let the next generation, for the next generations to up to and understand, oh, we can do this, and try to have something to strive for. That's why I want to bring a championship to the school.
Coming from the we're at, where there's no recruiting, you actually have to be in the area. Our district is full of schools that recruit and private schools, and we had 2 state champions. But just us able to put players on first team in that district is a big deal for us. So our goal is to, we've proven that if he can be first team district running back in that district, then why not go to the next step to try to make sure we can a team being considered for the state championship.
Hey, yeah, go for the goal.